then we go into La Samba. Oh, sing it. 1, 2. Ya-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
La Samba, ai milanesi, loro sì, che ci san fare.
Una casa da fare,
Una strada da tracciare,
un monte da spostare,
un mondo da drizzare. La Samba, ai milanesi, loro sì, che ci san fare.
in una fabbrica di via Tonale a Milano stanno costruendo una gru colossale. È tanto potente che presto vedrai, tirerà il mondo fuori dei guai.
La Samba, ai milanesi, loro sì, che ci san fare.
una casa da fare,
Una strada da tracciare,
Un monte da spostare,
un mondo da drizzare. La Samba, ai milanesi, loro sì, che ci san fare.
adesso la Calabria. Dentro tutti quanti c'è del bene, c'è del male, ma in fondo ad ogni cuore è nascosto un capitale. Ed ora un sol pensiero mi assi la notte di renderli sempre più grandi, che Dio vuole così.
Viva la gente, la trovi ovunque vai. Viva la gente, simpatica più che mai. Se più gente guardasse alla gente come avremo meno difficile. E più gente avremo meno difficile. E più gente.
Ancora una volta, viva la gente, la trovi ovunque vai. Viva la gente, simpatica più che mai. Se più gente guardasse alla gente con lavoro, avremo meno gente difficile e più gente di buono.
Avremo meno gente difficile e più gente di buono.
My name's Joe Green. I come from Baltimore, Maryland.
Up with People is a demonstration expressing just what we want to see our generation stand for.
And we're out to create a world where everyone has equal opportunity and everybody has equal responsibility.
We want to right what is wrong in the world through a moral revolution, much faster than some folks think they can do it by using violence. And our generation in America refuses to believe that the issue facing us is one of black power versus white power. But the issue is, will our generation have the all-outness and the discipline to give heart power to a hungry and confused world? And we've come to Italy to link up with the Italian people to take this idea and this spirit of Viva la Gente to every man, woman, and child on the face of the earth.
cliché. Here will be.
No.
Ok. Viva la gente, Bergamo, sì?
Sì.
Tu andare con noi di Viva la gente Bergamo?
Mais nos étudiants de lycée étudient toute la journée.
A Drizzo, sì. Tu a Drizzo? A Dirizzo? A Dirizzo, sì.
Che è presente ancora adesso a tutte le scuole cattoliche di Nuova York, della diocesi di Nuova York.
And now you have students from every race and class, from all over America, every background, every age, who are now working together beyond the old barriers that have separated us in the past to create something for the world.
Tell him that Sing Out means to get the students together so that they can give a new idea to...
Oh, but my mother's a teacher, and she didn't want me to come at all. But when I told her that I really wanted to take on responsibility for what was going on around me, she said, this is something new from you. Maybe you can give me your names, and then we can keep in touch with you all.
Let's get all the words now, okay? All of the words. You write them down.
Ottobre. Maggio. Maggio. Sì. Maggio.
Silente più generico.
Teatro Margarito.
I don't know, sometimes like last night at the officers club. There were all these little kids lined up on the side there. Did you see them? And when we started singing God's Skin, I just looked at them and they were all sitting there just absolutely rapt. Their hands, you know, like this. And, I don't know, my heart just absolutely leaps out of me, you know? I suddenly thought it's really the innocent people that don't want it, that suffer at the same time. Those people could do something, and they don't. And I don't want to ever be like that. I don't want to ever be somebody who sees things and feels sorry for them but doesn't do anything and accepts the way things are, you know?
Let's take everything off the buses. All the women go inside. All the men take the luggage, line it up, and we'll meet our host and hostesses upstairs.
Okay, man, I guess that's it. We're good to go.
The question is not communist versus non-communist or rich versus poor, but a whole generation now must carry mankind to another step. If I think big, it doesn't matter what, whether you're Italian or Russian or Chinese or Japanese or Korean, you're people. We've been all over the world in the last 2 years, and all over the world, our generation wants to create something new, to take mankind to another step, where people, no matter what country they come from or what they may be, can get along.
particolarmente grati di essere qui in Italia perché è stato un italiano che ha scoperto il nostro paese.
La Santa Maria, la Pinta, la Nina, con 3 caravelle il mare affrontò. Con un pugno di prodi il mondo cambiò. Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, reptilo sapò. Attento, capitano, dissero i saggi, se troppo lontani non tornerai. Che brutta figura che ci farai, Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, intrepido salpò. Senza badare ciò che dicevano, sciolse gli ormeggi, le vele alzò. Diritto alla meta, egli filò. Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, intrepido salpò. La ciurma paurosa si ribellava, ma il capitano non vacillò. Poi una voce improvvisa gridò: terra! Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, intrepido salpò.
Rimasero stupiti tutti i marinai quando il viaggio infine finì. L'indiano sulla spiaggia gli disse buon dì.
Buon dì! Sì. Era un indiano che parlava italiano?
Oppure un italiano che faceva l'indiano.
Ah, sì. L'indiano sulla spiaggia gli disse buon dì. Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, intrepido salpò. Se voi credete che sia impossibile una nuova rotta per mondo scoprirò, ardito genovese dovete seguire Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, intrepido salpò. Hey, Cristoforo Colombo, grande italiano, per terre sconosciute, intrepido salpò.
Didn't go to San Moritz or didn't go to Monte Carlo. And instead we came here to Firenze. And we were working ahead, and we were, I guess, responsible, with Dave Brown and others musically to go into the high schools and into different places to let the people know what Viva Gente was in sort of a preview type way. We did high schools. We did all kinds of public high schools, state schools, and private schools. Alan, why don't you tell them about lunch?
The students gave us a tremendous ovation, and they yelled, peace, peace, and all this stuff. And then we gave them more songs afterwards and got to talk to them. Some of them spoke English and translated for us. And the sisters of the convent were, of that school, was so taken that they gave Dave Garcia and our whole force 15,000 lira for lunch because we didn't have lunch money. And there were 15 of us, and the lunch cost 1,000 each. So we had lunch today. It was a fantastic shot. We sold 60 tickets there.
I've been thinking quite a bit about Italy. I thought a man is measured by the vision he has. And I think our cast has to have a terrific vision for the country of Italy. I know the next step for us is to go all out for this country in this next month. Now, we have some other people who've just arrived in the last couple of hours. We have Mr. Jerry Torber, who has just come in from Rome.
You are all going to Rome, and you will be received there on Monday afternoon in St. Peter's Square. And you will be welcomed in St. Peter's Square by the Minister of Communications, who you sang for in Brescia, and also by the #2 man in the Jesuit order for the whole of the world. They will all be there in St. Peter's Square at 4 p.m. to welcome you to Rome. You have your last show on Sunday evening, and by Monday at 4 o'clock, the minister is going to be standing in that square.
Now, everybody listen, because we're going to give the announcements for tomorrow. This is the baggage.
Now, tomorrow we're going to have all the big bags come down. Let's see. All the big bags come down by 12:30. And you pack an overnight bag for tomorrow night.
The show was accepted thoughtfully by the students. Their dark, thoughtful eyes searched our faces as we sang. They were wondering what made us tick. After the show in the audience, we linked up with them. I spoke in English with a sprinkling of Italian. They wanted to know how to become a part of what we were doing. They were interested in why we were doing it, and why should they? It thrilled me to think that our idea came through so clearly. They really did understand what we were out for. Suddenly, everyone was standing up, and the young Italians, 100 or more, were in our places on the stage, singing to us, Viva la Gente. Smiling and waving and singing. I feel that the Italians, more than any one people, know what it means to live with an open heart. You could see their hearts reflected in their eyes. The question that faces us now is, what do we do with what we've got?
Good, start it once more. Since you're up in a high range, you sing lighter. Okay, once more.
Di che colore la pelle di Dio, di che colore la pelle di Dio, è nera, rossa, gialla, bruna, bianca perché lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé. Con l'occhio innocente egli mi guardò, mentire non potevo quando domandò, perché le razze sono papà, se per Dio siamo sola umanità. Questo figliolo non continuerà, l'uomo a fine imparerà. di che colore la pelle di Dio, di che colore la pelle di Dio, è nera, rossa, gialla, bruna, bianca perché riceve gli uguali davanti a sé. Passi all'America l'uomo un dì, per essere unità sei parlato, come l'uomo può iniziare da te, tutte le tue razze sono fatto per te. Di che colore la pelle di Dio, di che colore la pelle di Dio, è nera, rossa, gialla, bruna, bianca perché lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé, lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé, lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé. Di che color è la pelle di Dio? Di che color è la pelle di Dio? È nera, rossa, gialla, bruna, bianca perché lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé, lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé, lui ci vede uguali davanti a sé.
People say that our generation is too hep on being different, but this comes from a real hunger to count, to somehow make our mark in the future. And frankly, from where we stand, the future looks awesome. And it's a real temptation to accept the growing philosophy of non-involvement. But honestly, unless our generation involves itself in ending the hatred and division in the world today, as nations and as a generation, we're going to drift into a tomorrow of unprecedented violence and tragedy. And we know that the world needs one generation giving the whole of their lives to build this new world.
Inside everybody, there's some bad and there's some good. But don't let anybody start attacking peoplehood. Love them as they are, but fight for them to be great men and great women, as God meant them to be.
By the way, big storm's coming into part.